This community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time
You're trading to me?
and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the
White boys in the integral part for his championship defense.
Part of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Corn dog, corn elder, Nebraska.
On the chalk of the 20.
You simulate all Madden. You talking about it's all Madden?
Oh, you put it on Madden?
Yeah, it's all Madden. It's been all Madden. I just turned up the sliders.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick.
Oh,
And this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. To throw, it's Kaepernick. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. This defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given away. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball. Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback up with it.
Nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
That's why you don't start.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they climb back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from it pretty quickly. Obviously not.
It wasn't really my simulation, bro. They had fake unrealistic pressure, bro.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Kaepernick. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really, the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Realistic as possible.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
Come on, Luke. Taco starting today. Jalen Brown.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. A check down here to Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Charles, a tough task ahead for this defense, trying to slow down Aaron Rodgers. What would you be trying to do?
I would think about selective pressure, Brandon, and what I mean by that is he's going to eat you up if you blitz him too often, because he'll read that and go to the man coverage patterns. But every now and then you bring that pressure at him, make him deliver the ball on time. It's when he keeps the ball, maneuvers out of the pocket, and throws deep, that's when you're in big trouble. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, once more, a strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking for the end zone. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this 1st quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add on to their lead. empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it.
And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking because they didn't get it after the first score. They wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
A handoff for Gibson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick.
Come on, Kaepernick.
Forced out to his left. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Kaepernick now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. So problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down. Here they give away the flag.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Packers!
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-0. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Play action. Now Kaepernick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Incomplete on the deep ball.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Back to throw. And a
throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So the illegal forward pass also cost them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Rodgers now to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to.
It's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Oh.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Thomas brings it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now Kaepernick. Got an open man, finds Gibson. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Kaepernick going to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Being chased out left. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Cameron Farley. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ballgame. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough.
And that's caught inside the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Gibson here running out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And right side, they're going to go option here. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Throwing now is Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Come on, bum, hurry up.
All right, Coach.
Internet like to hurry up. You better hurry up.
Back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Jones with a nice gain there on 1st down as he takes us forward and call it a pickup of 6.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And right side, they're going to go option here. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, and it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be out of bounds. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On second down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now blitz coming and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run. It's Gibson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 30 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Flushed out right.
You open it through there.
To the end zone, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are pouring it on. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. This is going to be Packer football. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh my God, Joe.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Packers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Kaepernick now on first down. Room to run past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Gibson. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On second down now, it's Gibson looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Washington on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Kaepernick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession here. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
When we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was in.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's Washington. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Gibson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Aaron Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On play action, now Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Rodgers now to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, my.
And that's incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Play action. It's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Crosby with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's got some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there on the screen pass. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, Kaepernick. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receiver...
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 43. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd like to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers looking to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything.
You're going to be disrespectful.
Timeout has been called.
Don't be disrespectful.
Seemingly simple.